All righty, we're back. Set up again. A little more live action. This is usually where I crappie fish, and there seems to be still some pretty good crappies in here, but we decided to switch it up and do a little shallow fishing for some cats. So we'll see how it goes. Usually this cove holds some good numbers of some catfish. My co-angler of the day is little Miss Logan. She's relaxing in the shade. She says, "Yeah, but we are fishing." Hi, Scotty. How you doing? Doing a little lunchtime catting on Lake Red Rock. A little live action. A little something different, but figured why not? Let's try it.
Good idea.
The only problem is we're having is
No fish.
finding some active fish. So figure why the water is rising. We'll do the same thing the fish are doing. We'll go shallow. So hopefully we'll see how it goes. Other than that, this is the few for today. We got 4 rods out today. My co-angler says it's she goes we did rock paper scissors and she lost, but me being who I am, I'm gonna let her go first though, and she is my little girl. So yeah, using cut bait. We're using cut shad today. Um, uh, Went downtown and back one of the spillways and caught some shad. 4-foot throw net, caught 40 easy. So it's
4 shots.
it was pretty easy pickings. So, but we are running into some fish today, so hopefully we can get some of them to bite. So we'll see how it goes. Using basic 3-way rig. Hooks we're using the 8-aught Team Catfish double actions. I use those hooks for about everything, for big blues, for channels. They're just an all-around good hook. Um, Always seems to be up in the corner of the mouth. So my co-angler's just kind of lounging on one of the couches. She's taking it easy. She said, "I'm on vacation," is what she said. So she's 11 years old. She's on vacation.
Yeah.
So see how it goes. Beautiful out today. Using the trolling motor. Awesome. Hope y'all slam that rod. Yeah, she's bouncing on the bottom. It's a real kind of a slopey bottom back here in this cove, so that it'll sway like that quite a bit. So like when it's doing that, it's just basically rubbing on the bottom and just that weight. So it's basically a 3-way setup. Um, I got a barrel swivel on the main line connected to a 20-pound mono, and it's kind of a leader for my weights. That way you can adjust how long you want it, long or short. And it's just a pencil, basic pencil weight, and that basically just drags right on the bottom. And when it's going, it's hitting rocks or stubble, and that's what you see in the background there is that. So then my on the business end, gotcha. Just wait till that. Oh man, that's probably the best thing, and you'll see it. It won't quite touch the water, but it will. Basically, the lake we're fishing has just a bunch of channels in it. There is flatheads, but you got to target them just a little bit different than the drifting form. But other than that, yeah, just and when these channels hit, they hit like crazy. So average speed, we're going about zero point 0.6. So I got the so on here, you can see on there, we're going zero point 0.6. We're going. I got the cruise control set. That way it always goes 0.6. So if the wind happens to dies down or anything like that, the motor will always stay at 0.6. And I hit the north setting to where it'll always go straight. I won't have to readjust it all the time or mess with it. So, and then I could always look at my mapping and see where I've gone before and use that and go from there. So, but, other than that, we got 60-pound mono for the yep, doing some trolling. So I call it dragging, power trolling. A lot of guys call it different names, but power trolling is mainly, what I do everywhere. So if there's no wind, power trolling, just set the right speed and go to town. If there's the right enough wind, I've got several different drift socks in the boat. That way I can adjust by how many drift socks I have out, how fast we're going. So usually, I'm going to say 0.5 to 0.9 is the desired speed for catfishing. So you can go a little bit faster. I've had them hit baits at 1 mile an hour, but you don't have as much hookup rate. So the pencil weights, you can get molds. Molds, I bought mine at oh god, what's the mold company place called? Do It Molds has the molds for sale. Any kind of wheel weights. God, soft lead. The old lead that they used to find in the windows, so the windows would be easy to open and close. That lead's nice and soft. I've personally got my lead from a hospital from the X-ray rooms. Other than that, yeah. And then you can just melt it down and form it. Usually what I'll do is I'll melt it down. When I clean it, I'll melt down the lead. And I'll clean all the garbage off the lead, and then I'll pour them into cupcake bins.
Yep.
And that way I just have little cupcakes. And then I have a electronic heater when I do pour my molds. And I put them little cupcakes just fit perfectly inside those little heaters, and then you take my Do It mold, pencil mold, and put it up underneath there, and it does I think 1 3/4 all the way up to 2.5 ounces. So yep, little bait fish. Yep, they're in here. So we got a bunch of shad in here going crazy, so it should be a matter of time before we get hit. We'll see how it goes. Other than that, yep. Got the drift sock out the back, so that way it'll always keep us, kind of in line straight, so the boat won't dog leg real bad. So hopefully one of them white rods in the background gets smoked down. Been reading some good fish. Oh, right there. Just had a hit. You ready, co-angler?
Yeah.
I think we're getting into the fish here, kiddo. Hold on.
Just wasn't a bigger rock.
No, it was bite. She hasn't been on the boat in a while, so we kind of reteach her how to do some stuff. Got a thumbs up. Appreciate all the thumbs up. Any shares, thumbs up. Appreciate all those. I'm ready. I'm ready too. I've been doing more dad chores around the house than I have fishing, so I've been it's been long overdue. I've been ready to go. So some regular old boaters out today.
Nothing's there.
Of course, usually when you find a cove where there's no trash in it, it's usually where a lot of your pleasure boats will show up to. Hey Keith, how you doing? Have you tried Demon Dragons yet? I haven't seen any of your videos yet. We're good. I'm not a big Demon Dragon fan. There's just so when I tie rigs, I already got a knot on the hook. I've got a knot on my barrel swivel, or I use chain swivels, and then you also got a knot on my clip as well. So if I add a Demon Dragon to the mix, that's 2 more knots that I'm gonna have to hopefully, hope they don't break. So I've seen a lot of guys have done studies on Demon Dragons, and that fish right there, I don't know if my daughter's gonna get that or not, but that's the fish down. Go and reel down. She's pulling on it. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this bad boy around. She's fighting it. You gotta figure out this camera. Always keep that. Make sure you always keep the rod tip loaded up, okay?
Right here. That's not bad.
Not a bad channel. Probably about a 4-pounder. All right, don't let that line slack. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the net. She's got her umbrella out.
Kind of blocking the road.
All right. Turn that around. Figuring out this new tripod, so get her going. First fish in the boat. Probably about a 4-pounder.
Not bad for the first time.
Bring her up.
Spicy.
Let's line up.
Bad idea.
Yeah, put the lever.
Yeah.
Put it down. There you go. Okay, look it. There you go. Awesome.
Clippers.
First fish on. Little lunchtime Cattin live action.
Okay, facing out. Okay.
Yep, it's facing the right way. So,
Where's the clipper things?
the old Team Catfish hooks right in the corner of the mouth. This hook ain't, when you're doing some regular catfishing or just any catfish, the thicker the hook, the more it's going to do damage to that fish. So, other than that,
where's the grippers?
first fish, you want to hold it?
Where's the
Just hold it
grippers?
just like that.
Like that?
Just like that.
So, like that?
Just like that.
Okie dokie.
You gonna go return it? Put it in the water. Ugh.
Ugh.
What? Slimy?
Yeah.
She's
Its
she's
gills
crazy.
were like it. I don't really know how to describe it. Like it was like, I don't know. Like you feel the inside of your cheek. Like that's how it feels.
I would say my favorite drifty speeds anywhere from 0.5 to 0.9 is my favorite drifting speed. So
Didn't weigh it.
I'm guessing that was about 4 pounds.
Okay, so I need to write it down.
All right, she's track of the weights. So for some reason,
Yep.
I'll cut some more bait using cut shad today.
It's always when I'm looking away. There's a fish always on, and never when I'm looking at it. It wasn't bad.
Huh?
It wasn't bad.
What wasn't that?
The catfish.
Your monster fish you just caught?
That wasn't a monster. Last time I went catfishing, My biggest catch was at least 9 pounds.
Yeah, it was about 9-pounder. So,
Yeah.
you keeping them company?
Sure.
There you
Oh, yeah.
go. Yep. Here's our basic setup. Straighten the trolling motor out.
Oh, that's not straight.
So the basic setup is right here. We've got a main line. On that main line, I have a barrel swivel connected to 20-pound mono, connected to my pencil weight, and then I've got a snap swivel connected to my chain swivel. Got a pretty long leader today. I've got about a 3-foot leader, and I got a peg float about halfway down, connected to a
Head.
8/0 Team Catfish, a nice shad head. So that's a double. That's a I got polymer knot on all of these, and then I've got a double snell knot on my hook. Anybody talking to you, Logan?
Not quite yet.
Not quite. Yeah. Yeah. It's not quite like watching paint dry, but you know. Actually, I had somebody tell me that that's what the videos that I make are kind of like watching paint dry. It kind of find out who your friends are.
It's not really nice to say that.
That wasn't nice.
You're gonna hate on someone else.
Yeah. You're gonna what?
You're gonna hate on someone else.
I know, right? Don't be a hater. Don't hate the player, hate the game, right? So,
First catch of the day, 4 pounds.
first catch of the day. Another 4-pounder. Took a little while since we found them. We've gotten like in the last week, I'm betting we've gotten probably
At least 8 inches.
yeah, I'd say at least 8 to 10 inches of rain in the last week. And this is the first time out on Red Rock before I went to the Red River in Canada. And before then, it was pretty easy to find the fish. So now, since the waters rose quite a bit, I'm guessing it's probably
Ran up.
ran up about, I'm guessing 20 feet the last time I've been here. So
Yeah, it's higher than it normally is.
yeah, like usually, like right now where we're drifting, right now it's 15 foot.
It's normally about 10. Well,
No.
less than that.
It's like more like 6 foot back in here where we're at right now. So it's went up about 10 foot.
10, 15, maybe. Around that. Gotta stay hydrated when you're on the boat.
Yep, gotta stay hydrated while you're on the boat. That's what my daughter says. So, all right.
Yep. Don't really like going home without any water.
There you go.
It'd be a little gross to drink out of this water and like.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to drink water.
No.
So, other than that, having fun, doing some catting,
Watch that one right there.
doing some drifting.
Doing some tugging.
We got shad all over us. We got cats. We got crappies in here. So,
Meow.
going pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Like usually when your lake levels go up or river levels go up. So a lot of guys don't know. So if you're having a lot of flooding going on around your area, you go to look out in the cornfield and you see a lot of times it'll be carp out in the cornfield, swimming in the cornfield, you know. I'm like, oh, that's cool. But then once the water goes down,
There's dead carp.
you never notice any carp in that field. There's never any carp in that field.
Oh my.
The fish know when that river crests and starts going down, fish know to get back down in the deeper water. And
There's some smart fish.
lake fish will do the same thing. You know, when the rivers or lake is rising, the fish will go to, they'll go up shallow and start feeding on different foods that they've never had before. So they'll go up inside, you know, eat frogs or
Snake.
grasshoppers or snakes or night crawlers, and they'll dig around in the mud for them. So, other than
Or
that,
snails. Maybe.
Iowa don't have too many snails.
True.
Yeah. Man, the stuff that comes out of her mouth is crazy.
Sometimes.
Or snails or whatever.
Okay.
I was skeptical on the extra nuts, which is doing too, but I learned you just thread them through.
Oh. There's a fish right by the pool.
Well, cool. Well, that'll work.
Like right over in that area.
I have thought about buying little tiny plastic, not sure what they're called, but they have beads in them. I've been thinking about putting those actually inside of my peg floats that I use. But, I mean, good old fashioned fresh bait is key. And if you have fresh bait, then guess what? You're going to catch some fish.
You're the next one. It's your turn now.
Huh?
Watch that one. It's been fidgeting.
It's been fidgety.
Yes.
There you go.
Very. Not a little. Very. Excuse
Other than that, well, I think that's going to consist of your lunchtime catting show. But other than that, hope you all have a good day and good rest of your day. And hope you all see you at the next tournament or next boat ramp I go to or do whatever. Come up and say hi.
Maybe,
And
maybe next week.
tell me what you think of the videos. Oh, look at there.
Dad.
We got a pole right there going down.
After it for you?
Oh, you come on.
Yeah. That's why you gotta wait for it.
I know. I wait for it.
And then attack.
I didn't wait for it. He had it in his mouth though. Oh, he took the bait.
Oh, snap.
He didn't even have it in his mouth.
Do you want the tail?
No. I'll get another piece in there. All right, so everybody, lunchtime catting. Have fun, everybody. Have a safe day at work. We'll see you out on the water next time.